Hey guys, good morning. How are you? Well, good afternoon now. Good morning for some if you're on that left coast. Good morning. Hey guys. Hey. Happy Wednesday. Guys, I got stuff to do. I got places to go. I got people to meet and I was trying to clean up my office and get us, a little bit after 12 and but I just had to push that go live, guys. So, all of you who are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you come in late, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you catch me on the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, I have to have clean spectacles, guys. I gotta make sure. Okay. What's going on, guys? I was on live early this morning. Did you guys catch it? Guys, tea was dropped and we did a little bit of talking and we did a little bit of like, okay, what's going on? Um, there was information. Hola. Who said hola? Roxanne. Buenas tardes. Hola. C Talk notification gang. Guys, if you look up top, you are going to see that I included my link tree. I just updated it. I have had a link tree for a long time, but I didn't have a tree specific to Love Lies and Lace Fronts. My other one is specific to Francoise Vlogs as a whole, but Love Lies and Lace Fronts needs its own, right? So there's a lot of information on there, all of my social media, all of my links to my merch. Only link that is missing is the link to the Love Lies Lace Fronts page on Francoise Vlogs, right? That being said, I will add it. But there's also a link to click and get on my personal text list because these notifications are silly. And as soon as I get to 100 phone numbers, which of course this is a private list. Um, as soon as I get to 100, I may either do some sort of like a group meet, maybe. If there's a way that I can make sure that I keep everybody's numbers private, um, somehow, so we can, so have some sort of a text update kind of situation, where maybe it's a one-way text. So maybe you can text me back, but you can't text everybody. Um, but I'm going to look and see what professional text situations there are out there. But once I get to about 100, I will go ahead and start like, guys, I'm going live in like 5 minutes, or here's the link. I just set up the live, because that's something I know that I can do that's fast. As long as it's fast, I can do it. If it's labor intensive, it's a no-go. Uh, but you'll see I have a lot of information on there. And I have 2 setups, one for texting, one for email. So, whatever floats your boat, you do not have to attach a name to it, so it doesn't matter whose number it is, because there's no names attached to it, so I don't even know who you are. So when you put your number in, you're just getting a text, and that's it, okay? Um, who's here? So hola, buenos tardes, bienvenidos, okay? ¿Qué tal? Steph M, hello. How are you? Anna B, Latasha, girl, what's good? Okay. Guys, I will, for any new members, we've had a few come through. I am going to update and put a Discord link on the community page. Guys, I did set up, there is kind of a member. So obviously this is a member only group, right? I am going to open it up to Bougie Gang at large, but there is going to be like a section for people who have like a paid Bougie Gang membership. But there is like kind of like the Ultra Lounge is what we call it. So the Ultra Lounge will be open, and for people who have a paid membership, there will be another level. And if you want to be in that level, it's $1.99. So you know what I'm saying? I know there's a whole bunch of bad bitches in here, and I'm sure everybody can afford $2. And if you can't, or you don't find the need, it's okay. It's okay. There will be plenty going on in the Ultra Lounge, which is the main room. Did I just get a member? Who came through here? Hello? What's going on? I think I just got a member, but I'm not sure who it is. If you just joined, I'm gonna see you in just a second, okay? So thank you for making it official. Miss Mabes, JTC, Virgo Doll, Rose of Sharon, Amber, okay, Anna B, Steph M, Rose of Sharon, LM, Amber, what's up? Miss Mabes, I saw Madam Dimples. What? Okay, Madam Dimples, lady, hello. Thank you for making it official. That Discord link will be up today. Don't you guys hit that link when you get a chance and bookmark it. Everything LX3 that you want to know. If I even get some tea to drop, I might even start sending out texts. I don't know. I mean, nobody can tell me anything up in here, right? Okay. Let's see. Meow Lisa, what's going on? What's going on? D Harold, how are you? Red Pill, what's going on? Kicking it with Misha, what's up, lady? Nicole, yes, ma'am. Hello, Cynthia, what's going on? Did you guys watch my video this morning, Monica? Monica, did you watch Lanice TV? What's going on? Did you guys see what was going on? It was like breaking ghetto news. Okay, breaking mom messy news. News from the single future almost divorced mom front, okay, of Florida. Zolo bands, what I need for you to do is, if you would like to drop in this chat, you're welcome to do so. Zolo, who is Monique? Zolo, what's going on? Who is Monique? I bet you Monique's are about a dime a dozen in Florida, because us Haitians, we have it on lock in Florida. And French names, Haitian people, even Chrissy's boo things baby mama is Haitian. So Zola bands, what's going on with Monique? Who's Monique? Miss SWV, Victoria, Capricorn, Tai Cherie, what's going on? Flex MD, Monica. If you drop in this chat, there's a member up in here. Her name is Monique. I was getting ready to be like, Monique, what do you know about this situation, ma'am? Is there a Monique Massive? Like there's a Karen Massive? Maybe, maybe not. People like to think Keisha or like Shaniqua is something, but Monique is a very common name, just as Ashley, just as Karen, just as all of these names. We are getting so many names on these YouTube streets, it's getting crazy. But Monique is a fan favorite. I love Monique. And the Monique that showed up in the chat, I did look her up and I wasn't seeing anything. I was seeing home movies. You know how people do those elf kind of clips, and the dancing elf? I saw something like that. I saw some posted up, sucking your cheek kind of Instagram, I'm cute type videos. I don't know if that's the type of woman that he goes for, judging on base what he's doing with Olivia. I don't know if that's the person or not, but that looks like the person that showed up in the chat. That looks like the hey Flax, hey I think I've said hi to everyone down here. Flax, Amber, Aaron's views. Hi Aaron. How are you, Aaron? Camila Sweden, how are you? Let's see. Indigo, Positively Blessed. Monica. We have a nice group. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good afternoon to some of you guys. I know everyone is not on the East Coast, so it is either lunchtime or breakfast somewhere where you are, or somewhere in between. Guys, so what did we find out in the past couple of days? There's someone who's been dropping in the chats. Her name is Monique, and she is making herself known that she has some interest in your boy Zolo, and um oh, you think that's what she's doing with the I thought she was going for Kicking It with Sin City. I thought she was going for Cindy from the Be Love thing. Cuz Be Love's sister-in-law keeps some blonde kind of twisty twists or braids. It's 1826 here in Sweden. So gosh, what time is that? Is it after 5 o'clock? It's after 5 o'clock. Um yeah, so about 5:30. Yes. Okay. So 7 hours ahead. That would be about right. Camila, just be on notice. Zolo would like to travel to Amsterdam, according to his live this morning. Is he wants to go to Amsterdam, guys? I think he wants to put the marijuana supply in jeopardy because if they let that man in the country, what they need to know is that he's probably going to hit every cafe, and there is going to be a black man from Florida who is going to be high as a kite and trying to clean every single cafe out of their cannabis supply, period. So we need to put Interpol on notice that Zolo bans, no, that's a no-go. No Amsterdam for you at this moment, sir. I don't think that you are enough in control to enjoy the cafes of Amsterdam. It's more of a pastime there. For you, it's certainly a lifestyle, way of life, and maybe even a need at this point. When you have to stay in the bushes because you're at work with Bluetooth in your ear, yes, Madame Dimples, you do that, okay? And if you have to click off because all of a sudden there is a quick stand up, or you have a meeting to go to for the business that pays you, girl, it's going to be posted, okay? Um, if anyone missed the live from this morning, please go ahead and catch that. I would appreciate that. And there are some gems in there. I did put the link to the channel that we were discussing. I think everybody knows everyone's favorite, but if I need to go back and drop that link too, I will, so you guys can have that. I I certainly appreciate all of the different types of reaction videos, reaction channels that we have now. There are some people who are just interested in dropping the tea in the form of receipts and video, and I am all for it. So thank you, thank you, thank you to those of you out there who are doing what I call a little bit of God's work out here. Kind of Cinderella, um, fairy godmother dropping of tea. Guys, let me reach over my shoulder really quick because I've got some chicken soup that I was sipping on along with my beloved iced tea. Okay, so just a second. Oh, and this is from Amazon. I think it was like $11, super cheap. So if you want one, I have a derivative of this shirt. Obviously, I didn't want to do this shirt. This is someone else's shirt that they're selling on Amazon, but I will have a shirt with a similar flavor, but definitely more, um, you know, more my swag, right? Excuse me just a second. Okay. I love cornrows. I'm a cornrow girl, and I was almost gonna get my knotless. I got the regular. Farrah and I basically got the exact same hairstyle. Farrah today is wearing hers parted down the middle and just straight. Um, Yoli RV, hey, how are you? Shay Butta, how's it going? Erica, what's going on? Baby Doll 12, Destiny 44, Jay Johnson, hey. Shay, Shay's got something to say. Yes. Hey, Shay, how are you? Okay. So Monique has been dropping in the chat. We don't know who Monique is. Monique, you can see her full name. If you go to my video from earlier today in the comments, I posted the link. Go over there. You're going to see someone. Her name is Monique. Are any comments still showing over here? Are any comments still showing over here? I'm not sure what you mean, Nisha. Hey Chanel, how are you? How are you? Wished I knew where Liv lived. I would send her an ex-wifey t-shirt. Um, why don't you send her a a Amazon gift card and the link to it because she's gonna take it away. Hi Anna, hi Christy. Um, I don't know if it's gonna be well received, so um good idea. Good idea. Look, she should be proud. At the end of the day, look, you made it. You made it. You had a marriage. That's more than some can say. Um, and not that that's a claim to fame or anything, because many people live amazing lives without intertwining of, look at Oprah. She's done a lot. And she's absolutely amazing. That just wasn't, and at this time, not for her, but we don't know what her and Stedman will do. You know what I mean? They might, they might surprise everybody. They might surprise everyone and tell us that they've been married for 30 years. You know what I mean? So we don't know. We just know what she tells us, right? These, on these streets, right? Crystal Light, guys, this is my favorite. Now from what I understand, I think I've influenced Liv because all of a sudden she's interested in a Crystal Light, but it's a great alternative if you're not trying to drink any sugar. Guys, if you click that link above, Eric's fam, I pinned it. So thank you so much for putting the merch. Guys, if you're interested in merch, I got the merch for you. There's like 113 different pieces, different designs. There's bougie gang and graffiti. There's all kinds of stuff up in there. If you're interested in some cute summer YouTube-esque type wear, kind of street loungewear, go check it out. I mean, guys, look at me. I'm not playing around. I don't just put out like ugly t-shirts and shit. And I'm not talking about anybody else. What I'm talking about is what I have. I'm not going to come to you guys with just some crap, right? It's going to be cute. So you guys go check out my shop, see what's going on over there. I'm telling you, the bike shorts are absolutely adorable. I've got like a kind of a graffiti design, bougie gang. I've got Love Lies and Lacefronts. You know, it's all different kinds of flavors. Um, Everything does not have my picture on it, kind of like this sticker. But if you like this, if you like my logo, there's stuff with the logo. There's stuff not with the logo. There's lots of stuff. So go check out my shop. Um, Phone covers. There's going to be baseball caps, scullies. I am working on the bathing suit. The bathing suit is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I hope the summer's not going to be over by the time I can finally get this thing right. Um, but I'm pretty much going to do like a simple version. It's not going to have the logo with my face on it. I thought that might be a little, that might be a bit much. But it's going to be something bougie gang. And so the tote bag is still sold out, but the duffel bag, beach towel, all that stuff. So if you want to be bougie gang down this summer, or if you go on vacation, um, be my guest. Be my guest. I think it would look super cute with nice big chunky earrings. The leggings are amazing, and the bike shorts are amazing. So go check everything out. Okay, and commercial over. Okay, I just think it's fun, and that's it. So what else, guys? Olivia 31st birthday, I would say, probably sucked. I mean, I'm just gonna say there was no birthday party. The word on the street is that the gifts were from Five Below, and I like Five Below, but if my husband brought me a bag full of Five Below, I don't know what I would do. But Zolo is not her husband, that's her boyfriend of modest means. And YouTube Street saw fit to get him probably fired from his job. As we learned the other day, Zolo said that he is no longer at that job because someone called his job. Okay. Zolo is quite a resilient guy. He seems to be the type of guy, he takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. He said it with such, like, well, someone called my job. Like, I don't want to say he didn't care, but he was unbothered. He was like classic unbothered by the fact that someone called his job and he's not there anymore. So I don't know if that's why Olivia was running around trying to find him water boots for the car wash, because maybe she felt obligated because of her and her awesome fan base. He lost his job. Life with Ashley. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I'm just busy and I'm not getting dressed until a little bit later in the day. And, I don't believe, it's almost against my religion to show up and not look put together, because I've been accused of being fancy. And you know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I realized yesterday I was walking through the living room and I was thinking to myself, maybe I am fancy. Why should I take offense to someone saying that I'm fancy? Dulce beso. Buenas tardes. Hola. Um, Bonjour to all of my French, all of my Haitian, Martinican, and French folks. Anyone in Paris, hello. I see you guys on my analytics. Um, You're welcome. I understand. I agree with you. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm fancy. All right. I guess I'll just accept. I'll take that one. I'd rather take fancy than your braids are dirty. Like, I was super offended by that, only because I know that I'm not a dirty person. But when I thought about who it came from, who this person is, like the queen of deflection, and anything you say to her, she's obviously just bothered that people now, it's caught on that people are telling her to go take a bath. I mean, it is what it is. Olivia, you come to the screen. To your point, ma'am, who said thank you for showing your face today. Like I said, sometimes if I'm not looking up to par, I don't want to show my face, because if you're going to talk shit, you better show up correct, right? And I respect that because your girl is not a hater and your girl is also not what? A hypocrite. Okay. So if I walk it like I talk it. So if I can't show up right, but I got to show up because you guys are waiting on the tea, um, I'm going to put you guys a nice little something like this, a little something something. Okay. You know, or I'll put one of these guys on top of something else. But I made this one the other day. I don't know if you guys like this or not. I felt like maybe I just need to do it in a different color. I was trying the gold. But this is my tried and true. This is my jam right here. Um, I like this too, but I feel like me next to me is a little bit too much. And I can't find my glasses, those ones over there. So I'm wearing these ones, which I do like. They're basically the same thing. But yeah, this is my jam right here. Bonjour D, how are you? Ça va? Okay guys, couple of things. I found a couple of videos. I think I shared one. Um some of you guys ask about editing and making intros and outros. I did a video where I used a program called InShot, and I did another one using a program called Canva. So I've got two videos that I'm going to post to my community board. They're posted on my other channel. That's where my tutorials live. But I'm going to post them on this community board so you can click on it and go straight over there. Hi, Liz Uribe. How are you? I knew a friend. Oh, her name was Claudia Uribe. Are you Colombiana? You from Colombia? I feel like that's a Colombian name. I had a friend, her name was Claudia Uribe. But when I saw your name initially, I was thinking about a girl who I was good friends to named Lizette. Um, who what is her last name? But she's from Ecuador. Um, InShot I like. I like InShot. I use InShot a lot. Um, Thank you, Queen Vibes. I appreciate that. But yeah, I feel like if I'm going to talk shit, I better not show up in my bonnet and my bathrobe. It's not to say I don't have a bonnet, and it's not to say I don't have a bathrobe. If somebody invited me to a panel and said, "We're doing bathrobes and bonnets today," you better believe I'm going to show up in a I'm gonna show up in something fabulous, bonnet and bathrobe, just because I would want to take it there and be cute with it, because I don't want to. This is not my style. Um, I grew up at a time where you would leave the beauty shop and sometimes you would have the rollers. You bring your own rollers if you want to leave the shop with rollers. I used to go get like the original Dominican blowout when I was 18, 19 years old in Washington Heights, New York, where maybe some of you don't know, in Manhattan, there's certain areas where you can kind of, it's not segregated per se, but there's certain areas of New York City where Irish people might live. It's like an Irish neighborhood, or it's like a Hasidic Jew neighborhood. It's a mostly predominantly black neighborhood, i.e. Harlem, Hell's Kitchen, Puerto Rican, Washington Heights, Dominican. Okay. There's just some areas, Lower Manhattan, Chinatown, Little Italy, okay? So I would go to Washington Heights and I would go and get a blowout and my hair would be laid, okay? Now, sometimes I would let it get all the way blown out, or sometimes I would leave with my big rollers, get on the subway, and take the bus back home to New Jersey. And maybe that's the equivalent of doing like a bonnet today, but you know, it's all about preserving your hairstyle as long as you can, right? So I did used to do that. I did. My father thought, for any of you Haitian folks out there, he thought it was mal élevé, which mal élevé means kind of like not well brought up, or maybe the equivalent of what we would say for lack of home training. He would think that that was not a good look. Basically, that was his way of telling me he didn't like that. If I'm giving you the money to go get your hair done, I want to see hair done when you walk in the door, as a man with 4 daughters, right? Oh, girl, Madame Dimples, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, my father was the type of guy, if I'm giving you 30, 40, $50 to go and get your hair done, when you come in the door, I want to see hair done, right? Um, But, when I took my rollers out, it looked nice, but I didn't want to get on the subway and have my hair messed up, right? So, but yeah, I used to do that. So I'm not harsh on the bonnet, on our bonnet wearers. And my daughter, she's of 2021. She likes to wear her little bonnet. She does. And I call her Baniana when she's trying to walk out the door with her bonnet on. And I let her. I don't mind because she knows when it's time to show up, yeah, you need to shake your hair out, put your little bow in. Yeah, and mothers, I mean, my aunts, oh yeah. I'm not even going to tell you what patat poof meant, but some of you, if you know, you know. But I had an aunt. I was always kind of a little bit chubby. I had an aunt that had a very affectionate name for me, and really, it was kind of her diet plan. And she used to call me patat poof, which is very harmless term, but it was really something to the equivalent of like puff pastry. Okay. So, um, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. They would, you know, we do it here. We do it here. I mean, we have family that call kids all kinds of stuff. Because they mean well. They don't want to just flat out call you fat or flat out call you oddly tall. They'll just call you little cute names, but that will rib at you. Um, Patat poof, yes. Can you believe that? Is that not hilarious? But a bitch has to be secure with herself to tell the embarrassing, funny nicknames, right? So it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? That auntie I love to death, but everyone's lives turn out different. And it is what it is. I would never call any of my nieces that, but it was a different time. It was a different time. Um, so, terms of endearment, exactly. They say it because they love you. And sometimes harsh conversations don't always sound so loving, but what I've learned is to tell people the truth and to speak from your heart with respect, I think should always be well received. It's, when you grow in maturity is when you can really kind of accept those conversations, when your family comes to you with love about something that may or may not be like what you want to hear at the time, right? Um, which makes me wonder, Olivia, where are your people? Where's your mother? Where's your sister? And maybe they do talk to you, but we just don't know it. But if people really love you and they care about you, even Gerard, which I know at this moment things are not great between them, but as the woman who is in custody of the kids for long periods of time, it makes me wonder. If he could have that conversation with you from a place of, look, we have 3 kids and I'm worried about you, I don't think you need to be doing this. Like, you need to slow down and pump your brakes because I'm worried about you. I don't know how well that would be received. It may not be received at all, but where is your sister and where is your mother, and why is nobody telling you that you are looking like a complete and total fool out here, and Zolo is getting ready to roller skate over your head, and the minute that the minute he sees a check with more than like 4 digits, he's going to bail. Okay, as soon as he gets his first like $1,000 check, which may not be far away, um because honestly, all these lives, I don't know how he's just getting monetized, so we don't know what his money's going to look like. With as much money as he smokes, excuse me, as much tobacco products as he smokes, I don't know how that's going to be received. But if he's starting to vlog, and he said today he's going to be vlogging, and he's going to be doing his music videos. And what else did he say, guys? He's going to be vlogging. He's going to be posting his music videos. Of course, he's going to be going live. Um, I don't know. If I were him, call me. You can message me and I can tell you, or Olivia can tell you what to do. At the end of the day, if you want to make money, You're going to have to really be strategic. It's not all about going live and having live videos. Live videos is not going to pay you very much money on YouTube, especially if your lives are problematic. We've heard that up and down the YouTube streets. You have to have advertiser friendly content. If your content is not advertiser friendly, it ain't going nowhere. Okay. Period. You know? Okay. So, not to mention, even if you are not monetized, YouTube reserves the right to put advertising on your content if they choose to. So you may not be monetized. You may have chosen not to monetize something. That's just you not opting in to get paid, which is ridiculous. Um, YouTube will still run commercials. So, can you smoke on your page without getting demonetized? If you're doing anything illegal, no. Anything illegal. If he is smoking a cigarette, I would imagine that's fine. But if you are smoking CBD, which of course is legal, how do they know you're smoking CBD? There's no CBD THC police over there to know what you're smoking, the difference, because it burns just like some weed does. So how do they know? If Pillsbury is advertising some crescent rolls, do you think they want to advertise on me talking about Zolo bands or on Zolo bands? Be for real. They're gonna advertise over here because I'm the wife mom channel, right? That's where they're gonna put their money because it's clean. My hair is fixed. I'm not smoking questionable substances. I'm just talking about somebody smoking questionable substances, right? You know? So, yeah, guys, I can't help. Have any of you in this chat right now, 334 of you, have you guys went back and watched Zolo from, what was it, 3 weeks ago now? Um, with the with your old tuna can smelling ass. Guys, last thing I just want to tell you is, yeah, that bitch had a yeast infection. Like, have you gone to watch that rant recently, or any of you actually never heard it? Um, it is so freaking harsh. It's so harsh. It's crazy. He went in on her so bad. And I just cannot imagine why on God's green earth she thinks that it is okay to say that that is her person. Thank you for reminding me about the Mercedes Benz. I do get some good car ads, and I get makeup too, and perfume. I wonder why. Because I'm always talking about it. Guys, I picked this up to from Target. Milani. Do any of you guys buy Milani? I love drugstore and department store. Don't come for me, because I got plenty. I got my what is this? This is absolutely. I've got Target, Target, Walmart, and then let's go in this little velvet case here, and then we've got a little bit of Kevin O'Quinn. Okay, this is the most beautiful highlighter ever. Um, I don't use this enough. I don't know why. So pretty. Do you see that? So I do department store, high-end department store to drugstore. I don't care. If I like it, I like it. And if I know it's good and it's not going to break me out, I buy it. But yeah, I've seen cosmetics companies in my advertising and stuff, and I'm very grateful. Hi, Troletta. Hi, Yana Mama. Hi, hey, Miss SWV. I don't know if I spoke with you earlier. Shonda Mitchell, how are you, my dear? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Universal Gypsy, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Troletta, you are so funny. Troletta had a video yesterday about the Moors. Troletta, are we talking about the people who are El Bay? Are we talking about the Bays? I know you mentioned something about the sovereign people. You were talking about the lady whose house got commandeered in maybe not commandeered is the right word, but they basically took over squatting a lady in Newark. Guys, you've got to go see this report. Troletta was reporting from New Jersey on a particular situation where some people tried to scam her out of her house using some ancestral type of crazy documents, somewhere in the logic of Olivia land, and where she came up with her kids had been kidnapped. These people came up with that a lady who had just purchased a house in Newark, New Jersey, that the house was sitting on their ancestral land, and that they were coming to acquire her property, and maybe almost got away with it. That story was so funny, I almost died. Okay. Boss Teresa, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so sweet. I loved it. I may have shared it. If I didn't share it, I will share it. Trina TL Diva. I still can't get over the wishing someone would end her. I would have been that would have been the end. I said, yes, Trina. So look, back to let me thank you for bringing me back. Zolo did a lot. Honestly, guys, I'm not going to play it right now. I may just rerun it or something. Or put the link down below. If you have not sat and watched the initial rant when he was leaving the house and holding the garbage bags, if you skipped over that, you never got back to it. Number one, if you don't like Olivia, you're in for a treat. If you like Olivia, you're going to be like, oh my God, can you believe he really said that? Yes, he said it. He said all of it. It was very rough. If my sister had been talked to in that manner, yeah, he wouldn't. I possibly would have had to send my husband over there. Seriously. Where her family is, in relation to allowing this to happen, even Stella not speaking up for clearly your super duper weak daughter. Now, some might say, well, weak, yes, she's strong in the sense that you're taking a lot, but God didn't give you this strength to use it to be a fucking doormat. God gave you strength to be a victor, okay? God gave you strength to be a badass, okay? You're not supposed to be using up all your strength and your resources and your badassness to allow someone to step all over you like you are just a roach. I mean, my God, I just cannot believe that this woman is laying up, sucking and bucking and ing this man. I would have to revert back to every single time I look at him, I would be thinking about that rant that he did while he was exiting the chat. He said some of the most vile, disgusting things that a man could say about you, but you are able to get naked, jump in the bed, open your box, take his sausage, get ridiculed by by your ex loyalty gang, have me talking about you, amongst others. What the fuck? Girl, pick up your pride at the door, girl. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. How can you do this, guys? Friggin' going shopping with Farrah. I'm sitting up there over there picking up LA Girl. Or what is this called? LA Colors. You know that lip gloss I said I like that cost $2? This was $2.50. It's such a nice lipstick. Do you see the color? It's kind of like a pinky mauve. $2.50. I feel like, my God, I could have bought six of those for one MAC lipstick. It's like, it's crazy. But I'm like in love with drugstore makeup now. It's like, I'll just try it. I don't care if I don't like it. I'll just throw it in the trash. It's $2. Um, can you believe that? I swear to God, God help someone who ever tried to do that to my daughter. After I wring your neck, my husband will be stomping your face, and then we will New Jersey style get rid of you, okay? And maybe she'll just be at home. She'll never know. She'll be calling, and she'll just think he ghosted her. But me and her dad will go and handle business. He's from Long Island, and I'm from Jersey, and we will just, yeah. Don't you ever, not never, talk to my daughter like that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He wouldn't know what hit him. He'd open up the door and he would have a what do you call a pillowcase over his head. Okay, and maybe by then, because people say I'm old, maybe by then I'll have a good Cadillac with a nice big trunk, and then we're gonna handle you New Jersey style and take you out to a swamp somewhere and make you regret the day that you ever mentioned my daughter's name like that. Yeah, are you kidding me? I would hurt you, Stella. If you ever make this man a piece of chicken and put it on a plate, God help you, because how you could allow your daughter to be done this way on her platform where she makes money to pay bills for your grandchildren. Um, and it is Olivia's fault, but I'm just wondering, where are the people in her family? Where is everybody? Where is everyone? Why is no one showing up for this woman? Do you not? She says she's got a couple of friends. Where is everybody? Yes. Lots of places in Jersey to come up missing, as we all know. The swamps, of course, the Meadowlands. And there's Meadowlands is the final resting place for a lot of people, we know. My husband just sent me an interesting text. Babe, I can't say it on the airwaves because they'll probably demonetize my video, but they know. Farrah, number one, God willing, will never put herself in that type of a position. But if someone wants to try her, you go right on ahead. And the minute that my daughter calls to let me know that someone is on some fuck shit with her and disrespected her and got on the internet and talked to her about her like that, they would be done. They would be done. There's no words. It's all pillowcase. Last thing you're going to see is a pillowcase and some duct tape. And then you will be hearing the slam of the trunk of my badass Cadillac that we will be taking off somewhere very remote. And that's it. In the caddy, yes. I'm old. They say I'm old. So get a nice, what is CTS, something fast, something that floats right on the highway where you feel like you are just flying. Have a good drink in the car. And go handle business, Jersey style. Yes. Give you some cement shoes. Yes. Give you a nice new pair of gaiters made out of cement. Okay? Don't play. Do not play. There's clearly no men in her life that care about her. Because if there was one cousin, where's the guy in California who's supposed to be her best friend? The guy who was on live with Brandon. Where is he? Where are the men and the people that actually love Olivia? Now, I don't really think that Gerard was laughing at first. I think that when he saw how dumb she was to take him back the second time of this, I think maybe they just decided, and with her being mad at what's his face and then her getting mad at him, it was like, okay, you're redirecting, just like Gerard said, you're redirecting your anger for him at me. You get mad at him, you get mad at me, because she doesn't have the balls nor the desire to be alone. So she will get on Zolo instead of handling her business. She'll get on Gerard instead of handling her business with Zolo. What new happened? So the new developments are, number one, Olivia's birthday absolutely sucked. Okay. Her story is she didn't really get to speak to the kids. My question is, did you call at an appropriate time? Did you call when maybe your husband wasn't at work? Did you call when somebody actually would want to speak to you? Because you've called people enough bitches that I don't blame them for not answering the phone. So you might need to call when Gerard is home or make a plan. So she says her basically from what I saw, I think her birthday sucked. She also said she didn't speak to her kids. There's someone who's been showing up to the chat named Monique, and Monique is saying that there is a pregnancy potentially. So there could be a second baby mom. It hasn't been. Let me check my email. I was definitely trolling around to see what I could see today. I'm telling you. Let's see. Let me check. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Okay, so I have someone. This is okay. To the person who emailed me, I just saw this, and I will do something. Today's Wednesday. If you guys want to have like a social media, I need to ask questions, how to do this, and this with my channel or whatever. If it's private, let's book some time. If it's something where you just want to have like a social media Q&A, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or do you have some advice for this, that, or the third? I can do something on like Friday. So if you guys want to do that, or you're not sure if you can come, maybe I'll put a post on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Click the link above. And the one that says Bougie Gang Social Media, click on that. And then you'll get a link to my Instagram. I'll put a post up with like a Q&A, and you can ask me questions in there and I can answer those questions in the Q&A. And if you show up, if you want to ask a live question, you're welcome to do so. I can put the link down. But that's on my that's in my merch too. So that was what that question was related to. Let's see if there's anything else. Usually most of my tea gets dropped in Instagram. You guys who send me stuff, thank you. I love it. I love going into my email and there's like something there, whether it's even juicy or not, just to get some mail is always fun. Oh, Olivia, yeah, that Q&A that happened the other day, her answering questions about being with Brandon and sleeping in, I guess, his girlfriend's house, having sex, with Brandon. That was so inappropriate to answer. I don't know what Olivia's doing. Like, that's crazy. Okay, someone sent me these videos again, which I appreciate. Thank you. Okay. People, ew. How much you guys want to bet Zolo's gonna get heavy? Do you think he could possibly get heavy, or is he gonna? People are saying he's gonna eat her out of house and home. Dr. Phil's supposed to be reaching out to you. I'm sure. Okay. One thing she said yesterday that I wanted to bring up. Did you guys see how she said that someone said something about her Mercedes, and she said that she never said anything about her Mercedes? And I'm thinking to myself, yes, you did. When you were talking about my car, someone mentioned that I drive a Honda, and I said that you could never afford my car. like your car is from a buy here, pay here, and probably was a salvage from like a hurricane or tornado or something. And she could never have gone to the lot and bought the car that I have, whether it's a Honda or whatever, and purchased it new. Like you've got a deeply used car that probably was a salvage, even though it might look nice on the outside. It's all about what's under the hood. And who, me? That's the word on the street that I drive a Cayenne. Oh, okay. I've never said that. I wish I did. Mm-mm. I mean, we have more than one car. We have several. We have a few cars here, but my car that I claim that I walk out to every day, the car that I drive that is that. Yeah, no, no, no. I mean, we have nice cars, but the car that I drive on a regular is a Honda. I don't really talk cars with you guys. I never thought like it was a big deal. Um, but yeah, so she had something to say about my car, but I was like, it's paid for. Like that, I haven't had a car payment in like 4 years, 4 or 5 years maybe. Um, girl, I wouldn't be talking about someone who's debt free in the car department, and who actually owns their home. Um, let's see. Mrs. Fran, Olivia wants people to have a lot of sympathy for her. Yeah, I don't. I have no sympathy for Olivia. I don't feel bad for her at all. Olivia is a liar and a deceiver, and the truth is not in her. Absolutely. Walk by faith. Absolutely. Um, One day, maybe I might have a. Honestly, before I get a Cayenne, I would get a Panamera. But that's what you can do when you're debt free and you watch your money. You know what I mean? So there could be a luxury car in my sights one day, but right now I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I've got other goals. So, and a luxury car right now is not necessarily on my list of priorities. But trust me, when I want to go get a luxury car, I can and will go get one. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a priority for me. I love not having a car payment. Yeah, my car is amazing. I love my car. Love it, love it, love it. It's very costly, Troletta. It's a commitment. And if you're going to do a luxury car and do it right, you got to take care of it. And then it'll last you for a very long time. But trust me, or you are paying for it. If you buy a Porsche, part of the maintenance package, either that you purchase or the some of it that comes with it, that's part of the luxury of owning that vehicle. They don't want you on the side of the road broken down. They're going to come scoop you up so fast you're going to think that like the FBI came to get you. They don't want those cars on the side of the road because you pay too much money for them. But people buy these Mercedes because they think it's something, and Mercedes are beautiful cars, and some Mercedes are true to the name. But there are some Mercedes out there that are a piece of shit. And I would not be surprised that if Olivia's car is probably awful. I don't see her taking good care of her car. She doesn't take good care of herself. So how would she take good care of her car? Right. But trust me, my husband is a car guy. I don't know if it would be appropriate to say gearhead, but he's into cars, and we have almost a shop in our garage. It's quite impressive. And maintenance of a vehicle is not a concern of mine. That's my husband's hobby. Like this is my hobby. Cars and such are his, and engines and all that kind of stuff. That's his thing. Um, Gosh, remember when Olivia had that stuff to put together and she said she called some guy to come put some stuff together for her, and he said that he couldn't do it, that he didn't know how to do it, or he didn't have tools or something. I wonder if that was Zolo, because that was right before Zolo came. Um, mm-mm. No, no, she's not. Or a Maybach or anything, anything Mercedes fancy, like a 350, 450. She's not in anything. Oh my God. I love that hatchback, the little hatchback. I'm not sure what is it. So maybe is it a four or something? The hatchback. It's a new car, but yeah, I'm not into it right now. It's just not on my list of priorities. Like I said, um, mm, well, let's say this. Zolo has Rolls Royce dreams. He was saying that today in his oh, excuse me, guys, in his live. He said that when I'm driving my Rolls Royce, don't be hitting me up on my inbox. I was just like, isn't that cute? Are you kidding me? But guys, really and truly, it's a waiting game right now. We are waiting for Monique to hit the streets to tell us what's going on. This is so classic YouTube, guys. Somebody hitting the streets and saying, "Hey, I'm expecting." I'm trying to see where I can see this stuff about. I heard word on the street was that Ming was hitting up people who were in the chat to find out what is going on and who's pregnant. What's the tea with this chick? You do? They're the same. They're very similar to the black ones. I used to wear these a lot, but then when I got the black ones, I was like, oh yes, black is everything. But these are good too. I like the gradient towards the bottom. So Liv and the kids were in that girl's house when she was going back to Florida. After I became debt free, there is no way I would go back into debt for a car that depreciates. Absolutely. It would just really depend on where I am in life in terms of buying like a really nice car. Um, but yeah, I would have to. It would just be in a different time where I feel like, okay, I'm going to knock this out like in 2 or 3 years, which is what I did with my car that I have now. I think maybe I carried a note for like 2 years. Honestly, if you can't pay a car, I don't want to say if you can't pay a car off in 2 or 3 years, don't do it because everybody can't do that. But I was determined that I wasn't going to carry a note on that car, and I just was diligent about paying it off, and I did. And I haven't had a car payment since. And that's the one thing that stops me from wanting to buy a car, because I don't want to have to pay for anything for a long period of time. I don't want a big, crazy note. But when I'm ready, when I don't have to commute to work again ever in my life, I'm going to buy something fabulous. But I will be damned if I'm driving my nice, bad car to the parking lot of any job where the most jealous, disgusting people reside ever. I've never been in a corporate situation where I have worked with like the creme de la creme of people, and there's always some hating ass, I'm sorry to say, Karen in the midst. And once they see what you're driving and they see how you operate, they see how you dress and all those things, I would rather show up in my nice, very modest mom car that's very nice, but is something that people can deal with. If I drove up to my job and what I really would want to drive up to my job in, it would be a problem. It'd be a problem, and I don't want no problems. So, as I get closer to not having to give a fuck anymore and drive up to people's jobs, that's when I will be pushing the ride that when you see it, you're like, there she go. Okay, hey girl. Right now, you just got to keep it low key, mom. You know what I'm saying? They start questioning and digging. They get hurt feelings. How do you do this? Well, she doesn't need a job. You know, it's all kinds of nonsense other than let's get this work done. And I don't have time for that. I mean, being in HR, the stuff that people bring to HR, it's like, would you go sit your ass down? Didn't you get on a performance plan last week? Are you not trying to finish up a PIP? Are you, if you're on a PIP, why are you worried about what other people are doing? You are on one banana peel getting ready to run up out this door, okay? What I'm gonna need for you is to go sit down somewhere and stop worrying about what Mary Alice, she was gone too long on 3 smoke breaks. Nobody cares. Okay, but if you make an issue out of this, you might be terminated by next Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, go somewhere. Stop worrying about other people. That's what got you on the PIP that you're on. You know what I mean? The people are stupid at work. I'm sorry. I'm just, oof, God. Performance improvement plan. Yes. Yes. Employee relations is so much fun, right? Um, that's not my area of joy. I really found my niche in talent acquisition. I like talent acquisition so much. You don't deal with problems, but once you have worked in certain areas, people are going to come for you anyway. They're going to like, oh, hey, Fran, I was coming to your office. I wanted to talk to you about something. And then you sit down, and you start talking to them, and it's all about like what's going on. I'm like, I'm in talent acquisition. I don't do like, we're done. After you got hired, yeah, we're done. That's why I just speak to you in the elevator. We don't, I don't, yeah, I don't deal with you. You got to go talk to so and so. Yeah, that's not my area. Sorry. Well, Steph, and Audis are beautiful. I think Audi on the luxury car scale, it's a beautiful car. They're definitely expensive. Um, but they're unassuming. You know what I mean? I think people don't get as intimidated. It's like a Volvo. You know what I mean? Volvos are beautiful. Volvos are not cheap at all. They're amazing cars. Um, but people don't go goo goo gaga over. I think Audi now a little bit. People um, but I still think there's a little understated quality of the Audi that doesn't make people lose their shit because you have an Audi. At least some. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very tasteful, beautiful car, and it's very fast. But there's some things that just make people lose their shit. You know? Yeah, they do, Troletta. Honestly, you know what I like, which I've seen it. I need to go see it in person. Is the Mustang has a hybrid, kind of like a little small crossover Jeep that looks a little bit like a Cayenne, and I wanted to go take a look at that. And it's like I don't know what it is, but I saw it from afar, and I was like, "Is that the Mustang thing?" And my husband, I was like, "Babe, is that it?" Because he's a Mustang guy, and we saw it in white, and I love white cars. White cars are my absolutely favorite. Um, so I don't know, like a Panamera. I would like any car. See, now this is the type of talk that gets me in the headspace of thinking about cars. But I would like a panoramic um sunroof. Okay. And that's okay. Audi is her dream car. Yes. Lexus changes their models too often. Yeah. I think it's just finding something that you like and committing to it and just be done, because it is kind of gut wrenching when you go buy a vehicle and they change something about it, and it's just like, I would have gotten that. Now I've already got this. It's like you got to just get your car and love it, period. Because the Mach, yes. Mm-hmm. Super cute, right? I want to go see one, but I'm afraid. I don't want to go look at any cars. We like Tesla. There's a Tesla dealership here in Charlotte, which is nice. So we see a lot of Teslas. I guess people like Teslas here, but yeah, I don't know that they have a lot of dealerships, but I know they have one here in Charlotte, so obviously they're selling them. Um, yes, hmm it's new and it looks pretty interesting. I don't know, but I also like. a Jeep 4x4. You know, I don't know. I'm all over the place with stuff. I like my car though. I really do. So it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's see if we can find some tea. Um, guys, what is going on? With Jasmine. Is Jasmine just complete? I wonder, did Jasmine go out of business? Did Jasmine have like basically a going out of business sale because she can't top what Liv has going on? And Jasmine was like, fuck it, I'm done. Or is Jasmine in the middle of an identity crisis because Chrissy dumped her on Instagram? Hi Lolly, how are you? And Will, what's going on? Yo cool, what's going on? Um is it Imperatrice Sissy Bolivar? My goodness, that is a title. That is a title, okay? Um, can I just say sissy? Range Rovers are nice cars, very nice. Exploring Life with Tazzy, Ellen M, Yana Mama, um, Leisha Roseman, um, Lolly Afropico. Did you see the video that I put up, I think on Monday regarding a certain situation? I don't know if you watched it yet or not, but thank you. Thank you. Um, I don't know if you saw it yet or not, but if you have not watched my video from Monday, um, I think that it may be interesting to you if you want to, if you didn't check it out yet. Um, Cheryl was okay. Can I let me okay? Couple of things, guys. Number one, I wanted to go back to Jasmine's channel really quick, but let me go back to the live from earlier today because I did want to address a couple things in there. Um, there were some questions. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me turn the sound down. Okay. So yeah, guys, finishing up what I was talking about before because I know we got completely sidetracked talking about cars. Um, but back to what's going on. It's really a shame that clearly Olivia has no one sticking up for her. That was my main point. Her birthday probably didn't go very well. He got her a bunch of really cheap gifts, which you know what I'm saying. Like if that's what he had to offer, that's what he had to offer. That's her man. I don't care. Um, I just would have probably not opened them on camera with everyone. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The video is in. So funny as hell dropped in the chat earlier today. She said something at mark 3150 and said, Fran, the video is on Hose of YouTube, which that video, that channel is linked in that particular video that I have from earlier today. So you can go ahead and click on that if you can't find it. It's in the comment section. I pinned a post. Okay. Fran, the video is in Hose of YouTube titled Lives Life. Zolo has another woman pregnant. Timestamp 2 minutes and 25 seconds, where you can see the comment. When I went to that comment, I really didn't see per se her say she was pregnant. This is what I saw. Hold on. I just don't see it unless someone went in and deleted it. Something under my nail. Um, let's see what else. I think there's something else. But you can see Zolo seeing that this person, Monique, came to the chat and he looks a little discombobulated. Hold on. So why did he say, I'm going to drop the link. Does anybody have any questions or want to ask anything? I should have done that a while ago. I apologize. Let me see. I could have been talking to you guys a long time ago. My bad, guys. Did you guys notice? I think I said this earlier. So Chrissy dropped some receipts regarding Steffi G in her Instagram. I mean, at the end of the day, if I can't call you, but I want to see what you're up to because I'm being nosy and I got your whole husband up in my bed. You guys are not divorced yet. Maybe, I mean, is that a problem? I don't know. You tell me. Is that a problem if I'm trolling? Your man is with me and I just want to see what you're up to. Is that okay for me to ask? Ooh, I just found the this function. Troletta, I saw this. Troletta, if you're listening, I saw this in your live the other day. I don't know how I just pulled this up, but I got a poll question. Let me ask a question. Yes. Okay. We're going to do a live poll, guys. Why can I not click into this? It's like, come on, computer. Work with me. Someone said in the comments that she should have just gone to Miami. Okay. I don't see how she could have just gone to Miami if she is supposed to be sitting there licking her wounds because she's mad because the kids were kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that would have been a good look. Because it's all fake. Dr. Amir, when you say because it's all fake, what are you referring to as all fake? For some reason, my thing is, oh, I was like, why is this not working? My my chat is stalled. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Fran, check out her dancing videos. I saw. Okay. I saw him. Let's see. I think she thinks she's a stripper or something. Hold on. Is she dancing to Zolo Band's music? It's awful. Hold on. Let me not be laughing. Look at that tummy. I'm sorry. I would never get my hair that long because I would be afraid that it would touch the toilet bowl. Do you imagine having toilet bowl water in your hair? What is she thinking? Do you think Zolo is going to have her at the strip club? Is she trying to low key audition for him to Take her to the trap. You think that's what she wants? That damn tie-dye shirt is horrible. Horrible. That's not dancing. That's stripper stuff. Does she want to be does she want to be a track star? Does she want to be a track star? I'm just saying. Track star doesn't just mean it could just mean you're on that track. Do you have your yes I do. It's making me verify my identity. That multi okay, here we go. I was trying to put in create a poll. Okay, cool. I had to verify my identity, guys. Okay. What's the question that we want to ask? Oh, is this going to work? Okay. She's going to be on OnlyFans soon. She has an OnlyFans account, but I don't know if she was getting like dirty down with it. Will Olivia end up on the poll? I should have said who will end up on the poll first, Jasmine or Olivia? Jasmine or Olivia? Here we go. Okay, guys, do you see the poll somewhere? I don't know where it ends up, but did you see it? Will Olivia end up on the poll? She wants to, clearly she wants to dance. So is she going to end up at like the plus size strip club? Like what's going on, guys? We need to know. Okay, don't play with me. Guys, Troletta hit me up to this. I was in her live. I saw her do a live poll and I was like, get the fuck out of here. When did this happen? Guys, this is your money at work. Let me tell you. YouTube, these little fees and stuff that they collect from our super chats and cash apps and things like that. Not cash apps, but super chats and such, memberships. I guess this is stuff that they have used to further enhance the platform as if they weren't making enough money, but they have passed on these fun tools. Okay. So far, 84 of you have voted and 62% of you are saying, yes, Olivia, the poll is in your future. Girl, are you ready to take those bathroom skills to the actual champagne room? Champagne, don't be mad. I'm talking about the champagne room at your local strip club. Olivia, is Tampa not one of the meccas for strippers? Is that not a hot spot for strippers? Could you have not ended up in a better place to go ahead and start your plus size stripping career? Girl, 98 have voted live in the chat. 63% believe that, girl, you are destined for the poll. And 37% said, girl, sit your ass down. Okay, that's what's going on right now, guys. We're just having fun and we're just talking shit right now. So it's probably better that I just go ahead and get off of here. I can't see her doing any physical labor. Absolutely not. She is lazy as all get out. Shall we do another? I wonder if we can have two polls going simultaneously because this is fun. I guess maybe when we end a poll, then we can go to another one. Guys, keep voting. There's 384 of you. Let your voice be heard. Vote. It's very important. Friend, what do you think about these companies that sponsor her? Hoover heard that she is she likes to eat groceries. So I think that's why Fashion Nova, I think they send her maybe like a little coupon for a discount, or they send her like $50. Why is it that Brittany Blabber, girl, how you doing? Jessica, girl, where did you just get here? It's always a poll. I need to know you guys' opinion. I care about my community and your voices must be heard. That's why we don't have cleanup crews in this chat. Please. I know I'm not even gonna say anything to any of my mods. My mods don't do it. We are bougie AF. We don't need to go clean up shit. If you say it in here, it's here. If you decide you don't want it to be here, you delete your own message. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you think you said something out of line, then you go back and delete it. But as far as, you know, moderating, they handle business during the chat. But if you have to come back because you feel like something was out of line that you may not feel comfortable with having, that's between you and your edit button. If you have the button to edit your own self, then you do so. But as far as us cleaning up chats afterwards, yeah, we don't do that over here. Okay. Now, company sponsoring her, I just don't believe. Yeah, they may have given her something, but she's got a problematic channel. Olivia is not Molly Homemaker, and everyone doesn't need to be Molly Homemaker, but after the whole kidnapping situation and some of her comments that she said recently about just her being mixed and kind of setting herself apart and differently and better, those are the type of comments that I would think that a potential company that wants to do business with you based on your brand would be concerned about. Because we can't consider ourselves better than anyone else just because racially you may feel it is, and it's not proven, that you've got some sort of a disadvantage, that you've got some sort of advantage over others that you're going to exploit. We should not exploit our perceived advantages due to race, ethnicity, religion, or anything like that. It's obnoxious, it's out of line, it's divisive, it's not good for business. So what do I think of these companies? I think they're probably ill-informed and they don't know who they're actually really doing business with. That's what I think. 137 have voted. We're going to do this about for one more minute. And I personally, if you were going to ask me another question, I would say that I do believe that the GoFundMe was taken down. I don't think Olivia would have taken down a GoFundMe at all. Only if the police were getting ready to come knocking on her door, would she take it down because she's being threatened with some sort of criminal prosecution or something like that because of what she was saying about her husband. So I think that it was taken down because there's too many. Even if it was 10 people, if there are 10 people who don't get their money back and she's telling them that they are, I would think that that would be a little bit much for her, telling people they're going to get refunds and it not being a refund from GoFundMe and it being a refund from Olivia Nicole, or no refund. Because if she's saying you're supposed to get your money back, I would imagine people are looking for their money back, right? Because she was like, I don't can't believe you didn't get your money back. Yes, I believe it was certainly taken down. I know some people have some theories out there that maybe she took it down, spent the money, and Carol's going to pay everybody and some old nonsense like that. I doubt it. And let me ask you a question. You might have been in the midst during some of these things that have happened recently. Can you share anything of what you witnessed in terms of Monique or any of the chatter or any of the dialogue that you may have witnessed over in the Zolo Band's chat? The link is posted if you'd like to call in. You don't have to show your face, but I'm sure you're gorgeous. Or would you like to share something in the chat? They're still going to support. They don't care. The link is there, guys, if anybody who wants to call in at this time, especially if you have anything to share because you have I spied in the chat. Teddy, my love, why didn't her mother or somebody ever tell her while growing up to not talk like a whiner? Maybe she comes from a family of whiners. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? She might come from maybe her bloodline is whiner. You know what I mean? Like instead of Irish, Italian, she's whiner. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a great question. 7 minutes in, we have 154 votes. 62% of you at this time say yes, Olivia is destined for the track. Okay. And 38% say, please God, no. Keep your clothes on. All right. Olivia is on the internet doing this, guys. Have we seen it? It was her birthday. Look at that stomach. My gosh, girl. Where is your what is that thing called? The waist trainer bodysuit that you got. And you see how she takes those couple of steps? That hair is so long I could just see it falling into the toilet and getting toilet water. I would not want my braids that long. Mm-mm. You can't tell her Nathaniel, okay? Look at these pants. Zolo bands, you better come get your girl. She wants to strip. Can someone please go and get that tie-dye sweatshirt? I suspect it needs rescuing. She wears it way too much. Have you guys noticed that now? It's a fupa. What does fupa mean? I like long braids too, but I don't, just the thought makes me think that they're hitting the toilet when she sits down on the commode. She wore that for a week. Yes. People have done some reporting on the fact that she, for several consecutive days, she's wearing the same pants, same tops. Troletta, you were talking about something yesterday, and all I could think of was the word Badusi. All I could think of was her and Zolo laying up, and the word that came to my mind was Badusi the whole time. Fat upper belly area. Okay, fat upper belly area. I just say Badusi. So 62%. The black tights. Yes, Badusi, Troletta. Yes. I don't know who Monique is. Monique is someone who is out here putting Zolo on blast that he has a baby on the way. P area. Sorry, it's the putty cat area. Her box. In a Bernie Mac voice. Reese, tell her to retire. Reese, if Reese is in the house, girl, what's up? Okay. I haven't seen Reese. Well, I saw Reese the other day. I guess I could say, Reese, if you're in the chat, girl, where are you? David Hale. David, are you a guy, or I mean, clearly the name says David, but are we talking to a guy, or are we talking to, because Ron Isley is a lady. I think that's her husband's old account, but she just uses the account. Fupa is fat part of the chuchi, the triangle part. So her cootie cat. Her puss. Oh, like the meaty part. Yes, her camel toe area. Okay. All right. So not only does she have domestic violence charges, but she has a baby on the way. Yes. Yes. Her cat. Yes. Okay, mommy is barking. Liv will never lose any weight because she likes it. She low-key likes her look. She should just say, guys, I'm happy. Even though I seem sad, even though I don't seem like someone who is truly happy with who I am, I actually either am too lazy or I just love my body the way it is. And just leave it at that. Stop talking about your weight so everybody else can. But if you keep talking about your weight, people are going to talk about it too. Last thing, guys, let's do this. Olivia was supposed to have a weigh-in today, I believe. Let's see if it happens. I don't know if they ever weighed in. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that the Juicy June with Yanni Bonnie B is happening, and Homegirl's losing weight quickly, and she's looking amazing. I will come back later with my update on the weigh-in of the Lives Life Loser Challenge. We already know who's not winning that money, and that's Olivia. Olivia, but did you spend the money? And Olivia, how many people are participating? That's what I'd like to know. Guys, 12 minutes in, We're going to end the poll right here. We have 194 of you who voted. If we can get 200 in to vote, that would be awesome, and get maybe 11 more likes. That would be amazing. Guys, if you have forgotten to hit the like button, please do so. Guys, we have 194 votes standing at 13 minutes in. We have 192 likes. Can we get to 200 likes? 197, 196 votes. Come on, let's get 3 more likes and 4 more votes. Let's get these to even 200s. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we get 2 more votes? I can't vote in this, guys. You know what my vote is. I think she'll be on the if 201. Let's end this poll right now. 13 minutes in, 201 people voted in this live chat. 65% of you know that Olivia is destined to be a track star, and that would be 35% of you said, Olivia, keep your clothes on and go sit down. Okay, we don't want to see that. Okay, that's what 35% are saying in this chat at this moment. Do you see that, girl? Technology, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, YouTube. Mwah. Thank you for the new enhancements. I love technology. I love bringing you guys the cutting edge of what's available. Okay, guys, we're going to go out. Olivia, if you're listening, this remix was done just for you, my dear, from some of your wonderful highlights, because you are never lacking for saying the most fuck shit. And the fact that people can now take these and turn them into songs and remixes makes it even better. Okay, Olivia, we know you had a shitty birthday. We're hoping better for you for, what is it, 2021? Girl, only you can do that, though. We can't do it for you. We're just going to be sitting watching, and we will most definitely be talking about it. Okay, guys, we're going to go. I'll be back if anything comes up in the form of maybe like a post. But I'll see y'all in the morning, okay? Let's go ahead and we'll close out with y'all's favorite outro, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye. And you guys have my email address. Don't forget, up above, go ahead and bookmark my information and join my text list. Once I get to 100, I'm going to send out the first text, okay? And there's also an email list too, okay?
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. Whatever.
There's different technicalities to the shit.
I'm that bitch.
I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Like 5 hours away.
All right.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.